Oops, let's push that button. There we go. Should try that. Evening. Welcome. Streaming again. Hold on, need to make sure I can see my stuff. There we go. Right, it's the Not Yet Titled Monday stream. That's the name of the stream. Gotta keep reminding myself that. And yeah, finally back into Pyre. After a week off due to... or like a Monday night off due to having to sort out Fantasy League stuff, and the week before going through Soundfall, we're back, carrying on through Pyre. So let's load through our game and try and remember where we were. You know what, Steph? I'll play the game when I'm ready to play the game. Thank you very much. Hi, by the way. Right, it's time to continue our journey. As we're going through... Oh, lovely. I'll tell you the life story and hi. No, I'll tell my life story whenever I wish to. So back in 1992, I went to Lixand. Oh yeah, we got a new imp friend. So, this'll be fun. So, welcome to the Lixand, and Headwind orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the rocky pathways of Jumur Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching from the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then, the imp rushes out forward towards whomever in it. Why imp? What? The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. It's the minstrel! The nearly dead minstrel that we had in the thing last time we were on. Oh, and the imp's called Tizo. Cool. It's good to see you, and you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Oh, Ray! Yeah, I remember we named Ray. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have? Hello, indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. Oh, right, you basically knocked him unconscious. Good, good. I didn't aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Hi, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. Ah. If we're getting to your life story, start from the beginning, so 1200 BC. You know what? Do you know what started at 1200 BC, Steph? That. So, what now? So, you continue down the path. And that is why I'm here. Yeah, love you too. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere, but I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Headwind and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? Hey, we've got it's Tariq, the lone minstrel. I'm sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. Look. So the lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. Perfect. Still look good for your age. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Compliments. May not always work. But for now, I'm that egotistical. For tonight, I'm that egotistical that I will take it. Ah, the cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak to you in the wagon at your leisure. Alright, fair enough. Oh, the slug market is here as well. Right, so let's go and speak with Lute. The lone minstrel and his white lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Which piece of music do you wish to hear? Nothing for now. But the minstrel wants to speak. So the lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He's very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you don't know what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. Oh, the lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. What was all that about? Alright, let's have a look in the slug market. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you this side of the sand. So what can I do you for? Ron, how did you make it all the way ahead of us? Come now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer, is provide for you a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that moon crest finger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this. And I got more if you want. You received a pinch of stardust. Ah, raises the rank of certain talismans once. Okay. And then what we interact with Ron to quiet him down. There we go, I've interacted with him to quiet him down. So what else can we do here? Ah, after banishing an adversary, the bearer gains up to 1 gold, this many times per rite. 10. Right, well I've got an idea. I'm going to buy another... Yeah, I'm going to buy a pinch of stardust. I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, if you know what I mean. And if you want some more, now I just know the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop and buy some other time. And what I'm also going to buy, I'm going to buy the lucrative contract. And make gold during the rites. Makes sense. Right? Come see us again, guys. So, let's go back to our equipment here. Alright, drive imp. Right, so the common room. So, we are going to still be using, I think, Edwin in this, right? And then, who else do we use here? Because we can only use 2 at a time, really. So I'm actually thinking of upgrading this. So now, oh, it's still 2 quickness. And then actually, instead of the moon crest, I am actually going to put on the lucrative contract. And I'm going to level that up. There we go. So, that sort of explains who my team's going to be, I think. But let's commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather round the sacred rite known as the Cairn of Hope, anticipating the hour that the rite's to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... From out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. Oh my god, he's a punk rocker. He's got a mohawk. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work, just don't make eye contact. Aye well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consorting with the 2-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realise? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites? Oh, I know a lot about things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know. Sorry, we've got a match on in the back as well. United, go United, woo! For once. Please stay. Don't know whose back you scratch. Yeah, whatever. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure you all regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Oh, you leave? No, don't leave, Steph. Please stay. Forget the football. Watch the dodgeball instead. Or netball, or...
Welcome, dear reader.
Oh, hello.
To the splendors of the accursed Cairn of Haub.
Oh, it's Haub.
You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold.
I love the skeleton's got has got dreads.
The dissidents.
The dissidents,
Now they
eh?
hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Interesting. Interesting. As the stars shine upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oh, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Rookie pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against those guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Rookie, we can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here who I would recommend. Don't be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. Tizo, really? Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal, so as long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do? The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. Okay. Scray? Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favourite tricks. Reader, implementing Tizo might take some getting used to. He is inviting you to try. Okay. Hold X to flutter
Joins your ranks,
until stamina depleted.
and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be.
Hold right trigger to zip.
We shall see what comes of this new partnership. of
Wee,
yours.
wee, wee. Hold B to implode. Tizo returns soon after imploding. Oh my. Okay. Well done as ever, Tizo. Scrock? Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings? Well,
We shall get started.
I think, yeah, we're gonna keep Edwin.
Edwin.
It's 3 people we get to choose, don't we? So obviously we don't want. We want to put that back in here for now because we don't want to be using it because he's unwilling. So we'll bring in Tizo. Then put in. We'll do that, and then think as a defensive thing because we have got extra experience to put in. We will put in Jadariel. So yeah, so Jadariel,
Dariel.
and then Tizo.
Tizo. Now.
We ready? Let's do it. There's the ball. Hold on. Goodbye.
Dangerously close.
Oh dear. Ah, balls.
How very fortunate.
Okay. Got this now. Wee. Yep. Oh no.
So close.
No, you don't. Right, come on.
Barker banished.
Once he's getting.
Glory to the Nightwings first of all.
Okay.
Bad boy, Barker.
Let's just
Simply monstrous.
Uh-oh. Aha! Get in.
Splendid.
Doing good so far. Oh! Eat it. Realised I've only got... See ya!
The imp did it.
Got old imp right. Back. We get headwind back now. Oh no you don't. Oof!
Exchange.
Double. Oh no. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Get in there.
Remember everything which you hold
Okay.
dear.
30 to 100, we're still good. Uh-oh. Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Oh my.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Back to... See, get in.
Flames of freedom.
Right, one more goal and we should have this.
Now, end the ceremony.
Come on. Nah, damn it.
Seize the orb.
Oh dear. Oh my.
Quite
Uh-oh.
foul for the Nightwings.
Well,
Shame.
that's a goal. However, there's now only 2 of them.
Barker's on time out.
Oh no! Fools. And regain the stamina back. Oh no!
Ah.
Ah. Get in!
And it is
Done it. Whew, just about.
The Nightwings prevail yet again.
Yeah.
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
Effortlessly is not a word I would have used.
Thus end this night's
Yeah, get out of here, Paul. That ought to show him. Perhaps now they should learn some humility. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I, we'll just have to take you a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell Lord Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Hey, Edwin, you leveled up. I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all of this really is their doing, isn't it? Hey, let's choose a mastery. What can we choose now? Yeah, we will actually just continue and go with moon formation. There we go. Jodariel has done that. Everyone else is leveling up a little bit of stuff. Tizo!
Seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Tizo feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. Hey, right, so what masteries can we have for Tizo here? If banished Tizo drops a moon sign, allies can instantly teleport to from their pyre. Okay. Or when fluttering or zipping, Tizo must be much faster than usual. Now we will take that.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe.
Yeah. Hey.
Until the next bright.
Splendid was your guidance of the Night-Winged Reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Hey, we're getting there. Alright, so we're back. After vanquishing the dissidents rather decisively, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum? I just need a little more time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the darker night is waning. Rita, would you join us outside, please? God, I'm spending a lot of time with the minstrel. You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the Valiant, which is beginning to grow pale. You look towards the heavens. Oh yes, time to see where we're going next. They will be here. Relief, the Bog Star. Which means we're heading... And it is as I feared. We are to press further north beneath the valley into Flagging Hands. Lovely. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. We'll see how it goes. Your fellow exiles agreed to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Right, so there's something we needed to speak with Ruki about, wasn't there? Well, we also have this little... Oh, it's Tizo's nest. Tizo is fluttering about. And then in the Book of Rites, we have more pages. I should check these. There we go, back to Book 1. The Rope Caller. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens into the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that Kelmer Ropecaller, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. His was a simple yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor further from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into forsaken lands. He insisted that he go himself. Well, sure. Oh, what was the previous page? So there was this. Okay. Well, we've learned all that stuff so far. Right. Ruki. He seems to have something on his mind. You can tell something is troubling Ruki, although he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I got a level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Yeah, we just, literally met him. Not exactly easy to forget, though I believe you me, I try. Well, he got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he'd be the one to ask. Then, Rusky hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So, what if I owe him, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it, and I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Ruki owns a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you're unsure. So, I mean, to be fair, so yeah, he's a trafficker, but we don't know so much else. The only thing that we actually know, really, is Headwind. Anyway, with that, we should continue the journey, I'd say. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Oh. Alright, Hedwyn. Seems we'll have work to do once we arrive in Flag in Hands. Let's get going as soon as you're ready. The sooner we get there, the sooner we can leave. Right, in that case, off to the Flag in Hands. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh, this looks very poisonous and green. As we just park up here, these reeds. Oh, we have to consider how to proceed. The Flag in Hand reason proves just as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Miliv? All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks, then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Okay. Oh, thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. Okay. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They are prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you're well prepared in turn. It is a resource at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it and you shall see what I mean. Ooh, let's take a closer look at the giant green crystal that's just been put in my... The Beyonder Crystal seeks Rookie. Okay. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiment of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Hello, Phantom. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. Oh, Sandra the Unseeing. Okay. We have met briefly before when you first held the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I can soon whip you into shape, but if you take advantage of my services... Or if you but take advantage of my services, okay. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you so be inclined. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. Okay, so if I request a first scribe trial... indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. That would be Rookie then, I assume. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he's ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him, but let us bring him forth. Soon Rookie appears in heed of the summons. Chum? Looking at me like that? Okay. Let's see what his trial is. Because there always seems to be these sort of special challenges in the games. Right, what's the big idea, huh? Is this some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition Sandra appears, then unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the ranks. Let's see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no. Come on, Rookie. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Ah, what? Scored. That's not good. Uah. Oh, those. Right, I get it. No. Those little runes stop me from casting in there. You can stop now. But I assume that works on the same... Ow? Really? Oh my god, will you stop? Just keep dashing forward. There we go, right. It's a glory dive. Go! Ah, no! Well, look, at least the ball's on their side. Oh, run. In! Right, one more. We can do this. Stay away from me. Flank! Done. That was successful. Looking. Rookie wins! That's how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. What did we get for that? That soundtrack kind of gives me the shakes, know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? You received Jomer's Fang. Ah, after Rookie casts its aura, it lingers longer than usual. Ah, perfect. We've got like a legendary talisman just for Rookie. Well, in that case, that goes. Boink. Love it. Right, well with that, it's time to continue the journey. As we move on, you find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the Ep2 seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. God damn, suffer alongside them. Love it. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take with flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirit shall likely suffer more. Okay. So let's go to Fallowfield. Let's do it. We can leave the hope a little bit. As long as we're good with what we're doing, things will be better. The south route through flagging hands is bleakness and decay. No one speaks, yet you sense despair encroaching on the minds of your companions. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of what you came to find. Okay. The bog dwellers of flagging hands are some of the only creatures that can stand it here, and even they, just barely. This particular region is the agricultural heart of the sea. But as soon as you can see there is little left to harvest. Perhaps, though, you can help them plant a stronger crop. The lone minstrel leads you to a sad little patch of mud. He leans down and speaks into the earth. Hail, O bog dweller. I have brought you to a reader. Please tell him what you need. Some sort of creature shambles forth. With broken hands, it points you to a collection of foul seeds and simple garden tools. It is work familiar to you, and to your surprise, the soil is rich and fertile. Grains and other crops could grow. The planting job proves simple enough, it's just almost a relief from your travels. It is a modest effort on your part, yet the bog Dweller seems elated, as much as can be said of such a creature, and insists on paying you for your assistance. Hey, Stardust! Okay, so we've lost some more hope, but by the time you reach the Pit of Relief, everyone besides the Ep2 seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible, so they've lost 3 hope. Page revealed the Empire's collapse. Okay. Oh, hi, Jodariel. Right. Okay, let's inspect this page now. The Empire's collapse. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's saviour. His first charge was to organise a search for the missing Solari Mur. Warriors, pathfinders and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Huh. Fair enough. Right, while we're here, I almost, sort of feel levelling up that just continues to work, but we'll speak to Jodariel first. You sense Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the Ragam once again, tell me something now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question 2-1, damn it. You've never met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Admit you are very much aware she could snap you like a twig at any point. Yeah, I admit you can be intense. You tell her in a careful way that you've done your best thus far not to cross paths with her and wish to stay in her good graces. Indeed, it's comforting to know that my mere presence instills fear. One day, perhaps you should too grow some horns, if you survive this place. That day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. Oh God. I'm not panicking anymore. She walks away, and you feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Jodariel lost 1 hope for the next ride. Oh my God, stop losing hope, Jodariel. I feel at that point you will not be used in the next ride. That means then, right. Yeah, I was definitely going to have Edwin in there. Yeah, I think Jodariel will not be in the next right. So I can keep that talisman there for who. I'm going to think Ruki will be in the next right, and at that point I think I will put his Fang, or upgrade the Fang. And then it's a case of either using Tizo again, or maybe using Ray. Just to enlighten her a little bit. That's... Right, let's see what these guys have got. Oh hey, you guys, you know this place. A lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, know what I mean? So have a look around. Oh, what's he bought? What's he brought this time? 2 presents. 2 hope, okay. And another dash of Stardust. I think we're good. I'm actually thinking we're good for now. Wish you guys would have bought something maybe. Well, sorry, pal. Oh, I mean, yeah, so I've decided I am going to bring in Ray. So I will put in... No. So we do that. We'll use that for now. Okay. So, I think we've got what we want here now. So let's begin the next trial. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Millie. Then... No. Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone, take cover. Jadariel makes a quick note of several hiding places among the nearby cracks and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. From the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. Oh, that was a bog crone. Ah, lovely. Indeed, that was Witch Ulmilda. She's an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for the astral-born monstrosity. Huh. And the Withdrawn, that's our next opponents then. Tizo makes clear he has no love of Ulmida. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll see what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Alright, here we go. Next rite.
Why, you made it, reader.
Oh, lovely.
Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Mileith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn.
I don't like the Withdrawn already.
The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Ah, thanks, voice of the scribes. The crone Ulmida sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame, as that shall never warm ye here, ye much less survive the night. Hear us, ye Hulch. Make the nightwings suffer. Rookie trots forwards from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy, ye Hulch. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Ulmida's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then Ulmida moves her slender fingers towards her mask. Foolish. Yas shall grow. Yal shall grow. Repeat one more time. He shall consume ye ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Ulmida slides off towards her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Okay. There's the team.
The rite shall begin
Is
forthwith.
there anyone who is unwilling? Doesn't look like it. But I think Ulmida has lost so much hope that, you know, it's not worth it. Right, so we're going to bring in Rookie. We will bring in Ray.
Ray.
And then we will bring in Edwin.
Edwin.
Edwin, even.
It is done.
Alright, everyone, we can take them. No matter where you go, it shall find ye and devour ye. Let's do it.
Now begin. Praise be to the scribes.
Like the auras does stay longer. Right, let's get it back to you. Peace out.
The path to glory laid bare.
Bring in.
That cur of yours is banished.
No, you don't. Whoa, hello. Oop, no. Let's bring in Rookie again. Oh my. Peace out. See ya.
Empire weakens.
Okay. Tim. Poof. Oh, damn. Alright, peace. Oh, no.
All 3 Nightwings.
Uh-oh.
Glory to the scribes. Now for their pyre.
See ya.
A nearly negligible effort.
Hey. 10 points to 10 points. Oh no, I gave the ball over. Ah. Peace.
The orb engulfed in fire.
30 more points. Let's go. Oh no. The lifeblood of Yelsh flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Uh-oh. Oh, lovely. Traps.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware her foul sorceries.
Well, that's fine, because I'll just run a... No.
With the rookie.
No.
Merely a glancing blow.
Only worth 7, that's fine. Ah. Ah, it works both ways. Peace.
Deliverance.
Okay, 10 more points.
Now go on, just once more.
Oh, damn.
The orb is loose.
Oh no, we're all balanced. Come on, rookie. Hey, peace.
And it is done.
Got there.
The Nightwings once again prevail.
Yes, we do.
Their adversaries proved no match for them.
Night wings, go, go, go.
The right is complete.
Night wings, go, go, go. See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they're vanquished. Yes, however it's pronounced, just as we prevailed tonight. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. Yeah, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Getting better. Hey, rookie.
Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
Hey, the scribes, they whisper to me they do, from time to time. Right, what masteries can we get for her? A brief charge-up time before Ray can cast Aurora is greatly reduced. Or, the brief charge-up time before Ray jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Alright. Go for heightened reflex.
Devious trick from the rope collar.
And, Tizo is still being Tizo.
Until the stars align.
So we should have got some gold from that, by the way. I mean, should. And as we enter back into the wagon, having thwarted the withdrawal with great prowess, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the black wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Ulmilda's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come and look out something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of the night. Okay. You find Ray and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? If it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Ray, we shall see what the reader has to say, for this is their charge. And there they are, in fact. Thank you for fetching them, Tizo. Tizo is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Okay, let's go. Next place would be north. Ores, the Azure Star. Oh, that looks lovely. The right still beckon you further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. Are you told that we can just go ride right out into the water? Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Birdroods. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Headwind's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. I agree. Let's get... Oh, no. We don't just agree yet, because there is someone... Oh, the minstrel wants us to talk again. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Well, we'll hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rights I must reveal to you alone, thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn and Witch Olmilda, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Yelsh, the Astralborn, or Slach. I hesitate to say even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Olmilda for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, rings with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, the land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater Titans. Ah, good, Titans. Big giant monsters, that's what we need. The one called Schlach was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used its own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, it did not truly die, and by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. It's vowed to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return into whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever the creature should be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Olmilda are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet, the history of Slach is inextricably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Ah, okay. Quickly. Okay, so there is no scribe trial. Fair enough. Yeah, we know where to find you at some point. Right, so let's leave. We've got 2 minutes before we end up running a break, so might as well continue on. We head to Big Birdroods. And we just hop across that pitfall. There we are. This is the place. Let's go see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Well, I guess it is time to seek Big Birdrood. Big Birdroods is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt she commands the others. Thou speak the name Sandalwood. we will know his whereabouts. Reveal them to me. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Yeah, he did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, although, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Yeah, indeed. Then, leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Headwind stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. And that's the point where I'm going to go and take a break. Because if I carry on with this cutscene, you're not going to hear it because there's going to be a break going on. So, be back in 3 or so minutes. Okay. So we were in the middle of a cutscene. We've got like about less than an hour to go for the stream, so let's do it. So, you keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Edward nods at this and turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog dwellers go about their business. You got bastard gas. So anyway, let's have a look at our vocations. So we can forage for resources. Yeah. Study in private. Grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles on the right. Or mentor a companion. I think we shall study in private. Find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. So we've already need to master all aspects of the book. So what rank shall we go? I think I would like more quickness. You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they have composed the Book of Rites along their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within you cannot tell. But you gain the reader's influence. Celebrity! Everyone's more quick. From that point, we shall continue the journey. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. Okay, let's go see the wagon. Well, it looks a lot damn cleaner. The black wagon appears different than it did even the day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seen this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood owes us twice over. If I made Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favours. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Tizo seems to share Ray's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Your sea wagon became seaworthy. Oh, your black wagon became seaworthy. Okay. So, let's head off Worm Gulf. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. It's now a boat. Welcome, Worm Gulf. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We've crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There was no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. There. We risk everything to sail here. Well, as long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we should be safe. If the next right is in the middle of this sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find the way, as we find ours. It's all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. Okay. Well, there's Outer Solace, which is quite clearly not Hulk of Oars. But let's go. Oh, the boat is so happy. Just going round. It's a nice looking wagon boat, you know. Oh. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jadariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who, Edwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny. What? All this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? I liked my book collection. You told me you miss your book collection most of all, after having taken many pains and risks to put it together. I figured as much. I bet they burned all your books, didn't they? The scum. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. Okay, so we can't use Hedwin. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Well, let's just straight over to the Sea of Solace. And let's just like pop through that little hole in the wall. See, this looks quite nice considering it's the downside. And we're back on land. By the scribes of the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you can now see what must be the Hulk of Oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizo is wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Okay, so we've got the Underking Pass and the Fathomless Trench. The Underking Pass, Ray believes that the 8 squares shall bless you there. In the Fathomless Trench, Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. Whoa. Okay. So fish or a blessing? I think go fish. Come on, Tizo. Okay. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realise the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be worms of the sea dominion, cast into exile. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Tizo seems to have spotted something tasty. Tizo dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea despite its perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in his claws. Tizo caught a black-eye puffer. You could always sell it. Yeah. Got ourselves some money. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars after journeying across the sea. It seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Okay, so page revealed down the river. What have we got? Hey, nautical bell. Yeah. There's a thing. No. Don't do coconut chocolate. What? So I'm just going to take a quick break in this for just 1 second. What?
You need a slap.
The slap. Mr. can't deal with caramel unless it's salted. And Mr. can't deal with caramel if it is salted. Right. No, please come over, Paul, and just explain. Coconut is generally associated with.
Now this is a very.
Oh, he's gone for the aphrodisiac talk. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Steph. You keep saying Ryan. Oh, I think he might be cheering Ryan. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there it is. It was a cheer on. Thank you. Right, so now that we've had that little break in conversation, let's read this book. Down the river. The Emperor Solium Mur knew naught of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he travelled down this river Solarian in pursuit of greed, he instead found an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Cool. Right, Jodariel. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what's on her mind. Hadwin. He is beginning to recover from his illness, however its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hadwin since he was a child. Even now I hesitate to say he is grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence, at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course. In that case, it is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. Remind me after I'm finished. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off for a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I'm fully pledged now to this quest of yours, whether Hadwin is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same hold true for you. That's all I wish to say. Take care, reader. Oh wow, is Jodariel showing some signs of, humanity in a big demon form? Oh, Steph is always an agent of pure chaos. Okay. Right, so now let's go to the slug market. Hey guys, funny when you're out here right in the middle of the drink, know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this puffer. I'll take that, and I will buy these 2 pinches of stardust. There we go. Right. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. And now, let's commence the rite. Having landed at the Hull Cavors, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Teaser? That'll just look like Mr. Hadwin? Teaser was worried that Hadwin is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognise it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What they are all doing here, you see playing by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies, so it is you that heed the summons to the glorious competition against this knight and his brigade? Well then, let us do battle without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honour, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, unless this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts. Until the contest. He splashes out of view, just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Okay. Let's go on to our next map. So we should really be leveling people's glory.
Aren't we, reader?
Yes, I am.
Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Orus.
Oh, it's
It
Ores.
would be wise
Okay.
not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look.
Hey, look, Sir
I am,
Gilman looks
of
fine.
course, referring to the Pyre hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy.
It seemed alright to me.
I expect your battle to be glorious.
Yeah, so do I. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Oris as your adversaries clamber onto view. Rookie paws up to them. So, what's he even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Haha! An excellent point! It seems then that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman, as your commanding officer this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protests. Wait, give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents you to the great Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So, yeah, you can swim or no? Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis similarly impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, that is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he's told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now! On guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their position as you focus on the Book of Rites. Okay, so we cannot use Hadwin. Or Hedwin. Reader, Hedwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He should be counting on us. I'm going to still stick with this sort of speed trip. I think what we will do, though, is take that off there. Oh, how much more quickness do we need to give to people? We want to... So we're going to be choosing Rookie. And then I think we will choose Ray and Tizo with the quickness buff, make him even quicker. And you know what? We will raise. There we go. I think that's there. He's got quite a big presence for what he is. Tizo doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Sir Gilman and Sir Deluge. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this night's eye. Brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready! Uh-huh.
Begin.
Hey, whoa, hold on, I just realised that they had the... What are you doing? No. Uh-huh. Sure. Peace out.
Beauteous.
It's a glory dive.
Do you believe you can prevail in this?
Pop! I forgot Tizo. They're very... Peace out.
Resplendent.
He was taking a selfie for a card. He was they're playing Muffin Time. Good.
Almost.
Balls. No! No, whoops. I cocked up. Aha! Peace.
Rookie, to
Glory
the
dive.
flames.
Gelman, you follow me sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your wounds do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though, perhaps we have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Who's you want? Get out there and vanquish them at once. They seem to be arguing. Oh, I think this is our chance.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks.
Alright, sweet.
Little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth.
Bring my team back.
'Tis taken.
That was an easy. Peace.
Magnificent.
5 more points. 5 more.
Once more like that and we are finished here.
Peace.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail.
Oh yeah.
Their hapless adversaries stood no chance.
Correct. No chance at all.
The right is done.
Those worms were quick, alright, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. Tizo is very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre. This night commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilbert! This is all your fault, and now, cavorting with our enemies? How dare you! This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the right to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This night will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Okay. Hey. Go, Tizo! Okay.
Until the next rite.
Yes, until the next rite. That was fun. Okay. After triumphing over the Pyrehearts in a rather one-sided contest, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There was little discussion of the Pyrehearts, who seemed to have already swam off towards wherever the next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attention turned toward your companion who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. I was attempting to explain. Hedwyn is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are accustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I travelled with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tarek, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I hadn't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So, you're back among the living then, Hedwyn. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we could all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I am sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll take you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be up to next. Well, we're way past. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jodie hasn't gone this far. He bids you good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Well, let's look up. Priesta the Silver Star. Like a dragon corpse. Still further north then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. A vessel, such as ours, has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Oh, come on, people. It'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious, isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. Okay. Sandra stays waiting for something to happen. Let's ask what's on Sandra's mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. If anything, to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly I can make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we would all keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there's a certain truth in this. We've been stuck together long enough that we've grown more distant rather than close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now, and if these fools with whom you travel learn something, bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. Okay. Alright, let's speak with Tizo. Tizo has been in a rather cheerful mood since being out at sea, and seems pleased to see you. Tizo is grateful for having had the opportunity to catch a fish, for old time's sake. Tizo was asking if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. You sense his inquiry is rhetorical in nature, so you anticipate his response. Tizo loves catching fish because he hates them, and everything they stand for. He has devoted his life to the eradication of their kind, ever since they killed his family. Oh, this seems very depressing. He seems on the verge of tears, though as far as you're aware, imps cannot cry. He then leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. How to respond to Tizo's attempt at humour. Tizo seems like he could use some encouragement, assuming what he said was, in fact, in jest. You must do your best belly laugh following Tizo's joke. He stares at you sidelong for a moment. Tizo admits the real reason he loves catching fish is because Falcon Ron plays a lot of soul for him. He snickers back at you and bounces off. Hey, Tizo's gained a hope for the next rite. Good old Tizo. Right. Time to continue the journey. Okay, so where are we going here? There's Ragged Rock, which Rookie spotted wreckage in the area and believes there could be valuables to find. Or Froth Sea, and Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. But we go to Ragged Rock, let's get some more valuables. There we are. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive Deathless Tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with that storm than finding Trinket's Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and telling you to come off it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take some time, but you may find something to show for it. Well, let's continue searching. You suggest it may be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after coming this far. Rookie grins wide. Hold on, just one moment. I'm watching a breathing contest. Put tension in here with a knife with all the oxygen that's left over. And they're trying to slap each other. Because, why not? Don't fall over now. You just hold your breath properly, you know.
Warn you, one game in that I don't play back.
And there we go. So now that I've watched that, you'd see it my way, chum. Let's now see what we can get. After an exhaustive search, sorry, chum, I think I was just chasing the refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down there. Jadariel fumes at all of this but says nothing. Jadariel lost one hope for the next ride. So we didn't find anything, and all we got was Jadariel losing hope. Well, I don't think I was putting her in the next fight anyway. You and your companions look up upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then, something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Hold, good ladies and good sirs! This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in this turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined! Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Hedwyn? Oh, really? No. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valour in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honour as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about you? I feel I may have to just call this judgment here, because someone's getting very, very, very passionate about her. Yeah, I think I like Sir Gilman. I think we're going to let him in. Just one moment.
His card, then he counters still my gun. This, and then I counter it to stop him being able to deal
But it's still his turn, right? Just this is the
all
end
of
of
this
it.
is still within my turn. I'm
Yeah.
not disputing.
Which means, because it's still his turn, I'm not discarding yet. I'm not nicking yet. What? Because it's not the end of my turn.
The main question in this is,
Do
by
I draw one?
countering it, do I stop
I
stealing
draw.
his? Because there's no question of you drawing yet, it's not your turn. The
Oh,
question
that's-
is, by countering it, do I still have to leave him with his cards?
No. The question is, do I draw on my turn?
It's not your turn yet.
No, on my turn.
On your turn, then yes, you would
Yeah,
draw.
that's my turn. Right.
So you weren't questioning the actions of the card.
Oh.
Right, we're fine.
Oh, stop. And then I draw.
Yeah,
Right,
because
okay.
that's then your turn.
They know not how to play a card game. It's just. Anyway. Oh God, they're base cowards. This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the Hulk of Horrors. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you wish to seek passage to the north. With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jodariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwyn gives it a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jodariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwyn is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the deathless tempest, he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you pass the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and the ship shall go forth. Yes? As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yet, through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he's going and what he intends to do. Sir Gilman is determined to help you cross the deathless tempest. Let's help see his mission through. Have we got a mini-game? think we've got a mini game. Da-da-da. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outreaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought not be far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden, but they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Well, off we go then. Ah. Yarg, yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed plumes, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters long have harboured these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downsized channels for any save this knight's own kind. Begone now from here, fiends! This night shall finish what the Under King Oris started. Okay. Hold on. Hey. They were bubbles. They were all just bubbles. Uh-oh. Right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth, last this night checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honour left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honour cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why, you dare staunch the tempest for those nightwings? Good Sir Deluge, this knight was born to dare. Now, come and fight for this knight if you so dare, as well. Ah, Pyre hearts, banish him. This is an order. Okay. Rules. Come on. Ah. Another set. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work unto your charges? Fine, Gilman. If you wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me! Banish now this troublemaker. Alright, come on then. Aha! Dumbasses. You are the master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was an honour serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bold-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. You lonely traitor! This night will have your head. Gilman! I like Gilman. I mean, I agree with Steph. And, like we say, if anything does happen wrong, we will just eat him. As the day wears on, there is still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless. But then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little tempers ought no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman joined the group. He also revealed a path north for you. Hey! Right, well in that case, we shall plop over to the Deathless Tempest. We're on the boat. We're on the moon. I was going to say we're on the moon bear there. I'm over in the card game. As we are in the Deathless Tempest. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. Most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This night was wise to side with you. Just... where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We're close to making landfall. Then, let me be the first to say, let's go. You're on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Solace. Say, Tarek? Aye, Rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, know what I mean? Aye. Well, then let me see what I can do. As we cross the Black Basin. And we have a slight break to listen to a tune.
Sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise.
At last, your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Now, we can survey the surroundings. It looks like it's on fire. Oh, Sir Gilman. Oh, Sandra's status is lost in fort. Huh. There's no scribe trial though, so that's a bit of farewell. Bye. Well, let's speak to Sir Gilman. What's this? Ah, Sir Gilman's crest. You approach Sir Gilman, who must have just finished practicing his fencing manoeuvres. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Night Wings. He shall ensure that his triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. This is such an honour! And this knight has a great deal of honour to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honourable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. This triumvirate this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name. They are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exiler refuses to obey the rules as they were written by the Underking Oris and his 7 friends, deserves neither his honour nor his freedom. Thusly, does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now, then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So, please excuse him, Master Reader. He slivers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. There. The entire game. No, they're not the rules. Yeah. Oh dear. Probably on the table somewhere. Yeah. Fair enough. Anyway, sorry, I was just speaking about the Muffin Time game. Right, I think we're going to move ourselves onto the next area. and then I'll wrap it up for the stream. So, let's survey the surroundings. You find that Hedwyn has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far, and let's meet back by dusk. Please, use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. Ray returns from the east with little to report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Tizo wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools or rock nearby. The little imp Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you, near to the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb towards the nest of Trieste. The exiles are the higher wing remnants. You may have no love for them, inherently, but they have no such qualms with me, for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate? With them? Then, Hedwyn steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jodariel glares at the sky as everyone disperses. You have the rest of the day to practice your vocations. Okay. I think we're going to still continue this studying in private business. Because that's the stuff that's giving us sort of permanent bonuses. So, you excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. For a greater understanding comes the reader's influence. So, we still need to... We can't master glory unless we do the others. So, I think we're going to level up our quickness once more. The 8 scribes who composed the book, their influence and their experience spreads through the pages into the willing reader's deepest consciousness. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. So there we go. So we've got rank 2 of that now. Now after Mrs. Kraboppel just finished laughing in the room. We will... Right, well, in that case, we've only got a few minutes left of the stream. Might as well finish a little early. So, thus ends the Monday night stream, or the not yet titled Monday stream for this week. I'll be back next week with more Pyre. So we'll just exit the campaign. Hopefully we should be fine, actually. Hold on. Just going to go back and just make sure. So I just want to make sure everything's saved. If we need to choose again, don't worry, I'll choose it again at the beginning of the stream. It'll be all fine. But yeah, thanks for watching and peeking in. Next scheduled stream is Dual Play, where there's going to be more Void training. But there may be another stream that happens tomorrow, but it'll be a surprise. So with that, if you want to know when we're streaming again, give us a follow. Do all that business. And we'll see you soon. Toodaloo.